channel, what I basically like to do is talk about classic rock news with a little bit of a twist. Anyway, so if you like that type of thing, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So first off, we're going to talk about Meatloaf. So he was just at a festival in Texas not too long ago. He was walking across the stage. He was talking to everybody in the audience. He tripped on some wires, fell off the stage, which it's actually painful to watch it, and I'm kind of sad that I watched it now. He fell off and broke his collarbone. So all of our good wishes, positivity, and great vibes going out to Meatloaf that he is up and well soon. Get well soon, Meatloaf. Journey. So Journey was supposedly going to take 2019 and do a lot of their own stuff. So Arnell, he's out there doing a lot of solo shows. Neil did Journey Through Time. He did like 4 shows on the West Coast. And Jonathan Cain just released his spiritual album on May 3rd. But they did just announce that they're going to do a very short residency in Vegas at the Coliseum in October, and before that they're going to do like 6 shows on the East Coast. So they're bringing their love here, which we're really excited about, and 2 of those shows will be at Mohegan Sun here in New England, so pretty stoked about that. I just do have a question though. Where the heck is Steve Perry? I'm still looking for him. I have no idea. Hello? I don't know where he is. I still can't find him. So if any of you happen to know where Steve Perry is, please let me know, because I'm going to get a shirt. Where the heck is Steve Perry? Hashtag where the heck is Steve Perry? Don McLean, you guys remember him. He sang that song, Bye Bye Miss American Pie. That one, that Don McLean, honestly I didn't even think he was still around, but he is still around, very much so actually. So what happened was UCLA told him that they were going to give him the Lifetime Achievement Award. How cool is that? And what an honor that is for Don McLean. Well, let's back that up just a little bit. They told Don that, all right, we're gonna have the ceremony on this date, and then they backed up the truck and said, you know what, we're not gonna give you that award now, Don. So what happened was, I guess in 2016, Don was arrested on assault charges against his former wife. So UCLA found that out after they offered him the award. So they're all not too happy. Don's publicist said very, very disrespectful what they did, and Don McLean called the people at UCLA a bunch of morons. Now, honestly, it's a university. Wouldn't you think that they would do their research on a person before they give an award, not after? So I don't know. Not too cool, but he's not getting the award. So Lou Gramm and Mick Jones, they were on the big interview with Dan Rather on Access TV. Unfortunately, we don't get Access TV in this area, which completely bums me out, because Access TV is like a total classic rock channel. Totally. And they have the coolest shows. Sammy Hagar's Road Trip is on there, Dan Rather's Big Interview, and he interviews some pretty cool rock artists. So I guess what happened was, after I did some digging and I did some reading, I guess Mick did a lot of the talking, and he's very sad about, you know, like the decade or so that him and Lou didn't speak. And Mick did also say that a lot of it was due to his drug use and whatever else was going on in his life. So, you know, the time is now. They have both said that they have some songs that they wrote back in the 80s that they would like to release now. Is that going to happen again? I didn't get to see the interview. I just got to read about little bits and pieces and watch little bits and pieces. So again, I don't know, but hopefully that does happen, and hopefully they truly, truly have forgiven one another, because I mean, really, Foreigner was like massive, and they're still, they still have such an amazing following. So you know what, Mick and Lou, all the best to both of you, and hopefully something good comes out of them meeting and getting together again. Woodstock 50. Again, like I said the other day, the news just keeps coming out on Woodstock 50. So Michael Lang just came out and said, you know what, that Dentsu, the financial backers that backed out and told everybody that the show was canceled, they actually took $17 million from the festival account. Like, what did they think? Nobody was going to see the money missing? Or what the heck is going on here? And who are these Dentsu people? you know, we just got to figure this all out. Again, tickets are still not on sale for Woodstock 50, even though Michael Lang is saying it is going to happen. Don't worry about it. I don't know. I mean, there's a ton of money gone. Time's ticking. Will Woodstock 50 really happen? It's just not feeling good. I mean, I'm just saying, like right here, it just feels like I have agita right now. I'm not feeling good about the whole thing happening. But again, I'm sure there will be more news about it coming out in just a minute or so. Now, Paul Stanley, crazy, right? He had this whole thing about voice tracking. When Kiss first went on the road, fans were going bananas on social media. Paul Stanley's lip syncing. He's not really singing. Oh my gosh, what's going on? But then, of course, you've got everybody who doesn't really care. Most people don't care. They're there to see Kiss. They want to see Gene and Paul, really. And they just want to see the band do their hits, shoot their flames up in the air, and Gene stick his tongue out. That's really what they're there for, right? But people are kind of still on this whole Paul Stanley voice tracking, lip syncing, is he singing, yada, yada, yada. Well, Sebastian Bach, not too long ago, he was at a Kiss show, and he said, I can't talk like Sebastian. I would love to, but because he's so cool. I love Sebastian Bach. I think he's a riot. But he would probably be, how he would say it, I don't know, but Paul's effing singing. That's what Sebastian would say, right? But he did kind of say that. Paul's effing singing for real because I was standing right there and I could see him singing. I mean, we know that. You know, he could still be moving his mouth and not really singing, but if Sebastian was right there and you saw him singing, but like Eddie Trunk says, it's all over the internet that, why is my nose dripping? I don't know. It's like hot. But anyway, so Eddie Trunk said, yeah, it's all over the internet. They are voice tracking. Who cares? Big deal. And really, it isn't a big deal. And Paul said, I'm not singing today like I sang 40 some odd years ago. And if you want to hear Paul, how Paul sang 40 plus years ago, go and buy a vintage Kiss album. And he's absolutely right, because really at the end of the day, who gives a crap? Really? You're there to see Kiss. It's the end of the road tour. Maybe. So if you're there to see Kiss, go see Kiss. But I guess also Eddie released the fact that a good friend of his went to see the Kiss show in Boston, and they paid a lot of money for the tickets. We all know these concert tickets, you pay up for them. Well, he was so upset that they did voice track, he asked Ticketmaster for his money back. He got a full refund, which is impossible. Like literally, there's a better chance of Steve Perry knocking on my door right now than getting money back from Ticketmaster. So whoever that was that did that, good for you. He said it wasn't a live performance. Ticketmaster agreed with him and gave him his money back. But again, who cares? If you're gonna go see Kiss, just go see Kiss, right? Well, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out for a few minutes to just chat about what's going on in classic rock. Have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, a great everything. Please subscribe. And again, as always, remember, most importantly, to keep rocking.